Hi everyone, this is Amir Anzur from mindgigs.com, and today is the 6th of March 2021, and basically I'm going to be doing another coaching session with a couple of students that we have on this. We have a variety of students, and hopefully what I'm going to be teaching them is going to help you along in your journey as well. And it's not just a one-way teaching streak that I download information, but it's a two-way thing that, we're going to be coaching and teaching each other. And what we will do is first we will hear from each of them what they've learned so far and what they plan to do. And then we will, I will share a few ideas and thoughts, and then we will take it from there. We'll keep it an open session. Yes. So Zorain, just introduce yourself and a little bit about what you've learned so far, and what you plan to do.
Hi, I am Zuran, and I have just started software engineering from ComSat Y University. I am, along with my software engineering, learning Python to become a freelancer. And I am also doing some small projects.
Okay, and what have you learned so far over the last couple of weeks?
Sir, I have completed a few days, and along with it, I sorry, I also started a small project like building records of hospitals, etc.
Okay, perfect. A couple of things that I've learned with Zorain over the last couple of weeks is basically around building his confidence. That's what has come into him into the last couple of weeks. So first, what I noticed was his confidence in speaking English wasn't as to the level that we need to work online. So all of us are going to have different things and different points that we are in the career. So is Zorain, for instance, in the beginning, he wouldn't speak English. He would start out with me in Urdu. And then what I learned with people, especially in Pakistan and also a lot of Middle Eastern countries, is although their education is in English, so he gets the book in English because the teacher is speaking Urdu, and a lot of the conversations are in Urdu, and a lot of the time in their head, they are scared of speaking English. And so what happens is they let that hold them back from speaking. So his speaking, you'll notice, is a lot better over the last couple of weeks. And also, like, it wasn't bad in the first place, but it was just about giving him the confidence to be able to speak and in a confident way, so that he can communicate. And a lot of it, he's going down the road of being a uh, a um, a, a programmer, and 50-60% of it maybe is a skill, or I would even say 50%, and then the other 50% is communication. So how do you communicate with the client? And because he's becoming more confident in himself, not I obviously I didn't teach him English in 1 or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It was already in him, but it's just having that capability to be able to speak and boost his confidence online that he's done that. So what we can do is so that's been a great I think progress for him. And then also he wasn't coming on camera, and now he's on camera. So that's another communication tip for you guys, because if you can, it will make you seem a lot more professional and all these things, right? So this thing. So let me just share with you a screen of what I call the pyramid of wealth creation. And basically, let me just do this, if you guys can see. um, uh, so this is the pyramid of wealth creation. Now, at the bottom of the pyramid is low-level skills. So that's like data entry, Mechanical Turk, which is a offline offshore platform, or it could be working as a cashier in McDonald's, right? So you can work as a cashier because anyone can get into that job, or it's easy to get into. The risk is low because you're earning money straight away, but also the return is low, so you don't have much career progress, and you will be stuck at a low wage for a bit of time. At the middle of the pyramid is high-level skills. So that's where you might start working as a graphic designer or a developer on Upwork, and you can start earning decent money depending on your skills. So you might start off at $3 an hour, but then you could go to $10 an hour, $50 an hour, $100 an hour. But you are stuck with your time paying, your work paying for your time. So this is where Angela, who we will hear from, and Barrere even, might come into this, which is selling their time. And so you can definitely become a millionaire. Let's say if you are working for a consulting company like McKinsey or KPMG, if you become a partner in one of these and you're selling your time, you can earn $1 million plus a year, but it's still limited. At the top is the highest risk and the highest return, which is building a brand. So like Facebook, Google, Tesla, these are all brands that were built, and they required the most amount of investment of time. So there was a long period of time that these companies did not become profitable, right? Because their founders were investing their effort into them, but over time, they've made their founders billionaires. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to create billionaires, but what I am saying is think about creating a brand online, right? So, like, if you can create a brand that can do the work for you while you're not working, and this is what we're going to do over the next couple of weeks and months is create these brands that can get to the top of the wealth creation pyramid. Yes, so right now, Zerain, who's at the bottom of his, he's at the start of his career, he's gonna do very low level tasks just to get started online, right? So that might be freelancing through Upwork. But once he starts making clients, if he can start making clients directly, he's starting to create a brand, and he's up here. But if he's competing on Upwork, there's so much competition. It's not easy to get your self started online as well, because he will have 0 ratings, 0 clients, and what he can also do is do some projects, like try to create a brand of some sort, and that might help him. That might help him show other people that he can do the work. Yes. So this is the pyramid of wealth creation. I want you to have this in your mind, is to say, okay, how can I move up this pyramid over time, right? And ultimately get to the top of the pyramid. Not everyone needs or should go to the brand creation, because it's not for everyone, but we can definitely do that. We can help, yes? So this is the pyramid of wealth creation. So just on that, Angela, can you introduce yourself and your background and what you hope to achieve? You're on mute. You're on mute, Angela.
Hi there. I'm here. My name's Angela, and I'm a music teacher, and I'm hoping to get myself online from a teaching perspective, and sort of broaden my horizons with a variety of things, teaching music. And so that's really what I want to do, is get myself out there. But it's just been a matter of getting myself started and getting going so that I can set up something. So this week I've been busy putting some videos together that I could then put onto a YouTube channel, which I was going to register this week, but I haven't got my videos ready, so I haven't been able to do that because it takes quite some time to put. It's quite intricate getting all the splicing and, you know, putting your videos together.
Okay, what I would say is, you know, that's great that you've made a start and now you are on that way, on that journey, and you don't have to make the professional video, right? That's you can get better with time, right? So you always have to start somewhere, right? So I will show you a video ad that I've just put up, and this is our journey. So if you go to go.amiranzoor.com, am I sharing? Are you able to see my screen? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if you go to go.amiranzoor.com, you will see this this page, right? And what this is called is a landing page. Yes. So what we are trying to do is get people to opt in, and basically what happens is they click on this video to try to play it, and it will ask them for an opt-in, right? So you might also have a opt-in page for yourself that you might create. So it will be something like what, you know, 7 mistakes that most people make when they start their music career, right? I don't know, like I'm just brainstorming, but
Yeah,
something that could attract people in your market, right?
Yeah.
And basically, then you what they need to do is they need to opt in. So to receive that content. So they get access now, yes? Now what
Okay.
they then see is a video. So this is two parallel lines and they'll end up somewhere. So this is a video with me on PowerPoint, right? So the PowerPoint is playing and I'm just recording it myself. And I use this thing, I use Vimeo. Vimeo has a Vimeo recorder. It makes it very easy to record, right? So I can I can just sorry, it's where is it? I think it's disabled at the moment because I'm recording. But basically, you can just record it. It's got it's a Google Chrome extension, and then you can record via this, or it could be a video with you speaking to camera. And then
see, I was doing videos of my choir, of work that I've done with different students. So I was just putting together small things so that people could see the work that I've done to sort of try and encourage them to sign up.
Okay, perfect. So you have videos of you working in the choir with your students. Like how do you have it? Like what are you using to edit it?
Well, it's mainly my students performing or my choir performing. It's not really of me as such.
And is your
I've got one of me, but I need to edit that quite a lot. So it's just me in a classroom with some students, but it's not really pertaining to what I'm doing now.
And are you doing it with
iMovie?
iMovie. Okay, so you've got Mac and you're using iMovie to do the editing.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And basically you will okay, so that's fine. And then you what do you hope to just put it onto YouTube, right?
Yes, I want to try and put on a few, just a few examples of my teaching.
And your website is this, right, Angela Stevens?
Yeah, that's the one that the guy in South Africa is meant to be updating. He's changed it, but he's taken so long that I don't know whether I should just redo it completely myself now.
Okay, and yeah, the thing is that it will keep needing changes. Like what?
Yeah, but I can't access that because he's got control of it in South Africa. And so yeah, Yusuf does it for me, and then he said he would update it a long time ago, but I spoke with him last year sometime, and he's just taken a lot of time, so you can't really access any of the links.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
And then also, you see at the bottom there's guitar, and so I would like to do like more, put piano, vocals, and music theory and history and composition.
Okay, fine. And charge per hour, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, that's okay. Yeah.
So I was thinking of maybe going on to Wix and just redoing my own website.
Yeah.
And then putting some videos into that, or links into that, to YouTube.
Yeah, you could go to Wix, or you could do like the site that I'm using is I'm using intrafunnels.com.
Yeah.
Which is basically what they call a lead lead capture site, right? So it's up to you. Okay. So what you could do is create that site, and then I'm just wondering, you have all the content, right, that you want to put on it?
Yes.
Okay, so like the first thing I would do is put all the content in a Word file. In like, do you use Gmail?
Yes.
Yeah, so I would put it in a like a Google Docs file, right? So that you
Yes.
have all the content there, and then with the link of all the stuff, so that you at least know what content you're going to put where, and then you can decide ultimately what you want to do, Wix or whatever it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So and the way you want to sell your music, do you want to sell music theory courses? And what do you want to do? Do you want to sell courses that they will go through video at their own pace? Or do you want to do one-to-one coaching or one-to-many?
I want to try and do one-to-one coaching, and then ultimately maybe I could put together some courses.
Okay.
On different aspects, but there's so many already online that one's got to be careful how you do that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay. Fine. So you want to do one-to-one courses, one-to-one.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. That's okay. Okay. So that can be done. Oh, okay. So yeah, you could create it. You could create your own site. It is a little bit better either if you have an assistant that you know, like someone that does it for you, or you learn it yourself, because then you just do this. Now, you know, we could potentially hire someone in Pakistan to help you out for that, but I don't know if you have a budget for it. But like, you know, we could get a student or someone like that to work with you, that you could that can manage it for you. It's just sometimes, like for instance, I don't do my own sites anymore, right? Because I just found that once I got started on it, it just sucked up a lot of time, right? And I was better off spending that time creating the content, right? So here's an example. Here's a site that I just created in Word and then in Google Docs, and then they turn it into the vision. So even if you look, what I do is I start with the way I start a website is with a vision.
Yeah.
So what I do is so this. Can you see my screen still?
Yes.
So I start with a vision document. So this, for instance, mindGigs is a website that we're creating, and this is a vision document for my website, right? So the vision for mindGigs is that it'll be a place where people can learn and earn, blah blah blah. So like then I have someone who uses a tool like Miro, and then they basically turn that into the website layout and all this sort of stuff. So this is a tool that you can use for this. I don't think it's appropriate for you to get into this tool, but like this is like our website, for instance. You can see the layout of it, right? And so this you can zoom in and see how the web pages are going to be and all this sort of stuff, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So like, and then how they link. So this is Miro, a tool that one can learn as well. So basically, I'm just thinking how best. Yeah, have you used Wix before?
No, but I did a website on Appy Couple when we got married, and I set that up.
Okay, perfect. Then you'll know how it works. I haven't used it personally, but it's one of the big ones. Wix or Squarespace or WordPress is what people use. I think Barrera, you're using WordPress, right? You are.
Does WordPress give you a full website, or is WordPress just to access your documents?
No, it
your
gives
data.
Full website. It's the same as Wix.
Oh, okay.
It's a competitor to Wix. It used to be more popular, but because it's open source. But here you can see you can do it from $3, and actually you want probably your own domain. And also, I used to keep using.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing is I've got a domain in South Africa, so.
Yeah. I would definitely, what I would do at the very least is back up your Angela. Just make sure that you create a backup of what exists already, right? So take screenshots and all this sort of stuff so that you remember it. Because last thing, like even if you go to a new site, you might want to remember what was there before, right?
Yes.
So you can use Wix. Or WordPress or Squarespace is another one. But just do your own research. Barrera, why don't you introduce yourself a little bit and then show us your website and then what you've done, because I believe that Barrera is like a step ahead of you.
Yes.
This is Barrera's website, and you can show us how you've done it. And if you think that Angela would be able to follow in your footsteps, or you think it took you a while to figure out. You're on mute.
Hi everyone. Hi Zorain. Hi Amir. Hi Angela. Thank you for having me on call. I have learned this all by myself.
Okay, just one second. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt, but I just want to make a point. Because what we always want to do online is to take as little time of people as possible. So we're going to skip all the hello, hi to everyone, just in future on calls. And then also, like, even sometimes on the WhatsApp group, I've noticed sometimes you write a message that's just meant for me and it goes to everyone, right? So every time we send a message online or every time we speak, we need to say, how do we shorten what we are communicating so that people benefit and take as little of their time as possible, right? So when we are always adding value, because this, like if I show you, for instance, this is mindgig, this is youtube.com /mindgigs, right? And so if we look at last week's session, it was viewed 509 times, right? Now, if we talk about stuff like saying hello, it just, that's 509 people that it's taking an extra 10 seconds from, right? So I just wanted to bring that in there. So, and it's the same with when we're communicating on WhatsApp, right? It should be, or WhatsApp or Facebook or whatever platform that we, when we communicate, we consciously know that whatever message we're sending out, although it's very easy to send, that it's going to like 50, 60 people. You know, some of these groups have like 60, some have 100 people. And do 100 people need to know that, right? Or can we target, you know, because then otherwise people start ignoring you, right? So you need to get to that point, yeah? So sorry for the interruption. Now go ahead, introduce, and this is your site, Pereira alias, and then even if I can already say about the site, there's a lot of blank space here, right? This is, you guys can see the about on your page, on my site, right? You can see the about where it's, but basically what this part of the website is called above the fold, yes? And so like above the fold is when in the old days you had newspapers, right? And newspapers had a front half of the paper and then a bottom half. They were folded in two typically, right? So then what was known as above the fold was the real place that people had the most in their headlines, right? So the big headlines that try to capture the audience. Now you have about on your website, and you don't, there's like blank space here, and then it comes to this, to the content. So it's just a point, because a lot of times on browsers, I haven't checked it on well, we can do this. We can right click and go to inspect, and then this is what it looks like on a mobile device. You know, it might take up a lot of space, but already you are, you know, like 2 steps ahead of Angela. But just sorry to interrupt, but I just thought I would highlight that out as well, right? And so above the fold is important to understand in marketing and internet, is how you can minimize it, because now people have to scroll down to understand what the content is. Okay, so go ahead, introduce yourself, and then what we're doing.
I'm Pereira Hussain, and I'm from Pakistan, Multan, and I am a mind sciences expert. Mind science is all about, making yourself ahead of the curve, making yourself brave about making your decisions. Like it enhances your brain capacity, your mind capacity to make good decisions, as well as it helps you make good. It helps you in productivity and performance as well. So I'm certified in NLP, neuro linguistic programming, fourth dimension NLP. Silva method, Reiki, and I'm also learning some yoga as well. And about my site, let me show my screen because it would help you to give you a different perspective, because I'm going to
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so this is my site, and this is uh, WordPress view. Like this is a, I mean, happiness pursuers. It has been written in that, and this is, I mean, the like, yeah. So WordPress has different plugins. So you can use these plugins to solve your problems without entering a code or without entering a thing. Wix is also good, and Wix is also gaining popularity with that. So like installed plugins. I have installed many of them just to make sure. Uh, like all-in-one SEO, it's a good plugin. Contact form 7, Facebook for WordPress. It helps you in I mean connecting with Facebook. Pixel as well, and yeah, Pixel your site, PHP compatibility checker, and these are the things. I mean, once you get into the website, once you install these plugins, you will get to know how these things work, because they are just plug and play. So let me give you another example of that. Like there's a thing that is called uh, pixel your site. Facebook has an option that if someone enters to your website, and if it's connected with Facebook, Facebook records it. And if you in future, if you make an ad with Facebook, Facebook target all those customers, all those people who have visited your site. I mean, in any time, I mean, in future, or sorry, in past, or even in a year back. So Pixel help you to connect with that. Uh, and let's make it like G site kit. This is also a this helps you to connect with AdSense, and it helps you to tell you that how many visitors have visited your website, and all those stuff that is related to analytics. But the thing that Amir told you, that you should hire someone, because it reduces your time. And I just have made this post. I mean, I will change it in future, that once you click on that, it will open this and book a session. When you click on this button, it will redirect to your Facebook. You can add uh, any link with that, and it will redirect to you. Maybe you can add a link that will redirect to your WhatsApp, or any booking site, or any where you can book anyone. I have made this in this way, because it helps you. Uh, Now people can easily see that what I am giving, and they also see my Facebook as well, because it is connected with my Facebook. So you need to explore your way, because people are doing in different ways. But what I am using, this is a free. I mean, this is a
Are you
free.
using WordPress.org, or are you using WordPress.com? So you're paying for it.
No, I'm paying for it. I think I'm using org. Because yeah, WordPress.org.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're like, basically what it is WordPress is an open source system, so you can install it for free,
yeah,
or you can pay it on .com. So
yeah.
yeah.
I have paid. I have I mean paid for another. This is a theme I'm using. This is a journal blog. It is free, but you can use other themes as well. So basically, I have started this as a blog, but I'm now planning it to change it, just it will look as a landing page in future. But previously, I was thinking that I should make it as a blog. So I was using it, and it's free. You just need to yeah.
One of the challenges that we have, that you have, and I don't know the answer, is you're aiming for the Urdu speaking market as well as the English speaking market, right? Where are you aiming? Because your content is in English mostly, and so I don't know, like maybe you, like if you can make it in America or Europe, you're going to be a lot richer than if you can make it in Pakistan, right? Because like people just have more
Yeah.
money stuff, right? But I don't know where like your or your, you can also have English content for the, you know, the top half of the pyramid of Pakistani wealth creation. You know, like the
Yeah.
more professionals, they're going to be able to read English, but maybe the mass might not be able to read English.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, because one needs to penetrate. I mean, there are two strategies that I have said, and the penetration and the scheming. I mean, what you are talking about is scheming strategy, because um, uh, uh, if you look on the world, there are many coaches available. And I know there are so much money is also available in that, but there are many coaches available. But in Pakistan, there are only few coaches, and but about my field, there are very few coaches available about mind sciences in Pakistan. Yeah, I'm aiming to have it on globally as well. That's why I have made this website, and then that's why I'm here talking with you, because I am aiming to have to create a brand. I mean, that's what I have made this the happiness pursuers. It's I feel that I should extend this brand from Pakistan to all over the world. But I just need to have a little bit but the acceptance, and then the little bit of so that I can have a content available that people can watch or see or read. That's why I have made this website, because people can now see different things that, yeah, mind sciences, they ask me, because I do not tell about NLP, or do not tell about one thing. I explain about I mean, mind sciences. Mind science is a big field. So because it's a new term, people do not understand. Even in I mean, globally, very few people can understand this term, mind sciences. They do understand NLP. They do understand, but most of them do not understand. So I have just made it to the way, and hopefully, and I'm sure that I will make it through a good level. And recently, I have just joined. I mean, Ijad Labs. I mean, they are conducting a seminar as well in my city. I mean, Rehan, Allawala, and all those stuff. There are other individuals that they are I mean, traveling through Pakistan, almost 20 to 20 to 25 cities. So I will be there as well. Hopefully, I will get some attention or make it to the global level.
What you want to do is somehow capture those people that will be watching you, right? Because
Yeah,
you want them to maybe send you an SMS or something, right? So you can say to them, if you want a copy of my digital copy of my book, send me a text to, send Burer or send the word book to your mobile number, for instance, right? Or you could have a different mobile WhatsApp number, and then you can send them a book, right? A PDF, because then that way or if they send you an email address, and then you can do that, right? Because that is an asset you're going to be building, because now you're going to be more known, but then you want to keep targeting to those people. So it's like, how can you create those people in your list? And
uh,
like this website has taken you a couple of months, if not years, to build, right? So it took you a while to understand WordPress.
yeah. I'm sure. I mean, it's I know that that for like I spent some time learning that, and now I'm looking for I mean, once I have some of the clients, because I'm getting some clients as well, because and you know some of them. So I will be moving towards hiring someone to manage all those stuff, the website and all those kind of things, uh, so that I can have more time in creating content and all those things. Um, in seminar, that in two things are planned, that I have planned for this month. In 23rd of March, there is a seminar on sustainable development goals. And because I have connected mind sciences with education, and education is a global problem. Um, uh, and it's something that mind sciences can solve. I believe that, because I have because happiness is something that is created with mind sciences. And let me show you something that I have. Maybe there's a happiness index uh, by no, that I mean, that would not be available this time, but they have shown you. I have seen that they have mentioned that they, all the sustainable development goals are interlinked and related with well-being. And well-being is something that is related with happiness, and happiness is something that can be created with mind sciences, with the help of mind sciences. Because it is thought, it is people understand that that happiness is something that comes from external environment, comes from external things, external emotions. But mind sciences says that you can create happiness, and with that happiness, because happiness is linked with your emotions, and emotions drives you towards actions, and actions and if you emotions, they are also called energy in motions. So if you if your emotion drives you towards an action, and if you have taken the right action, it will make you towards the success, and you will be a success story. So it is all interlinked, and I will be presenting this topic and I have made this all of the presentation as well, and I will be presenting on 10th of March as well, and on 23rd of March as well, because 23rd of March there will be a global event, and that continue, that have many many speakers from Pakistan and all around the world. And I hopefully I will be telling that how you can pursue uh, and how United Nations can achieve the goal of the sustainable development goals. And let me tell you that sustainable development goals are 17 different goals that has been made by sustainable. Let me my
Okay.
sustainable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe we don't need to go into the sustainable development goals, but we need to see
yeah,
how we help you in your goal
yeah.
of monetizing. So that's great that you know you know WordPress. And Angela, what are you thinking? That you'll go with Wix? You're on mute.
I'm not sure. It's interesting to see what Mayor's done. And I wanted to ask him if he's got something where somebody can sign up for a course.
Yeah, you don't have anything that they can sign up for a course,
I
right?
don't know, no.
Beret?
But I hope does Bayan.
No, but because I am taking personal coaching sessions, not I have not designed a perfect course, because no perfect course is available for every person is different. Like in music, there are different instruments, there are different
Yeah.
things. So you cannot have a perfect course for everyone all around the
Yes.
world. So I just make them available. I just make them choose what they need to choose and what they need, and they contact me, and that I tell you, I tell them that you should take this one and this one, and this is the best way for you.
Okay, but
It
what I
is
want
all
to know is, can
customized.
they sign up on your website?
Yeah, they can sign up as well, because it's a pop-up. You should um, install a plugin with Mailchimp. Mailchimp is a plugin. I tell you that here is a Mailchimp. When you open my website in your browser, there is an option that will pop up, MC4. This is a Mailchimp. If I can you show my screen? Uh, can you see my screen?
No, we can't. We're seeing you now. Share
Okay,
your screen.
let me share. Yeah, this is a plugin that is called Mailchimp. Mailchimp for
Mailchain.
WP.
Oh, okay.
Mailchimp. You should install it in your WordPress. That will connect your WordPress with the Mailchimp, and all of the emails. And when someone enters to your site, open up your site, there will be a pop-up, and the pop-up shows that sign up for the newsletter, and you can write anything on that pop-up. Like I should open it in this browser so that you can see easily. There is a mess on my
You have to clean up your
lot of,
desktop.
yeah, because I am working so many things at one time.
And also, especially because you do interviews with people, so just keep it clean. I get that way as well, and then I clean it up once, like every so often. So yeah, especially if you're doing videos, then
Yeah.
No, it's not showing on this. If you can open on your browser, you will see a
Yeah.
pop-up message.
Oh, okay.
Can you see?
No, I haven't opened it on my browser.
Okay. There is a
I'll try
and
now.
this is a Mailchimp.
I've got Amir's one open though.
mine is go.amiranzor.com.
Yeah, I've got yours open, Amir.
Yeah, so if you go and then you press on the button, it'll ask you for a thing. But you know about Mailchimp, yes, Angela?
No, I hadn't heard about it. So that's actually that's good.
Okay, and so basically Mailchimp is a like an email marketing software. So essentially, what you're trying to do online is you're trying to the challenge with people with being on a platform like Facebook or YouTube, is that you're not in control, right? So like like Facebook could shut your account at any time. Yes. So like what we do is if you can get people's asset like their email addresses. Now he's going to show you a little bit about it. This is where you start to build an asset, right? And then you start giving, you can set it with automatic sending an email like once a week. You can automate the whole process. Yes. So you're sending them an email every week, but it's already pre-programmed into your autoresponder. Yeah.
Okay.
Mailchimp is one of the best known ones because you can start for free up to I believe 2,000 subscribers.
But now does that come through does that actually come through your website as such?
Yes, so it's integrated to your
Yeah.
website. So people don't know that they are using Mailchimp or you have anything to do
Oh,
with it.
okay. Okay.
So this
I mean, you can integrate it with anything. I mean, with any app. Let me show you that it can be integrated with Facebook, Google, SurveyMonkey, Twitter. Okay, if
Okay.
you have an e-commerce website, it can be connected with that. WordPress, Squarespace. Okay, I don't know if Wix is available or not. They haven't showed Wix, but it is available with Squarespace and WordPress.
Okay.
Okay, and other website is available as well. You can connect
Okay.
it with anyone.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
So I have connected with Calendly as well. I mean, I, I just got an idea. I have connected with Calendly as well. So
With,
once
sorry?
someone
With?
signs up,
do you know Calendly?
Calendly, see
No.
Calendly.
Okay, just explain a bit what Calendly is.
If you want to I mean have a coaching call, or someone wants to book you, and you can sign up for with this, and it will show that how many dates are available. Like if you go to the calendly.com/PurerAliHussain, it will show you that I am available on these dates, and I am available on Saturday 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. These are two times that I will be available on Saturday. Okay,
Okay.
so with that, and you can integrate Calendly as well with the Mailchimp, and with you can also take the main purpose is to get the most of it from the emails. You have to get them emails so that they can it will be a big asset for you in the future, because you
Yeah.
can retarget people with those emails as well.
Yeah.
So so I have integrated Calendly with Mailchimp as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Thank you.
it's also helpful, and you can also put it on your website, and I have also put it on my website as well. Like
So Berea,
you
is
can see,
what's your website? Like if I wanted to go to your website, is it Berea dot what?
it's my name, Burer Ali Hussain.
it's on
BUR.
the chat window. I put it in the chat. If you open up the
Okay.
chat,
Great. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks,
up
Berea.
At the bottom right corner, you can see the scheduled time with me, powered by Calendly.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Thank you.
so this is, yeah,
That's awesome.
thank you.
this is actually what you want, Angela.
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
what you want is check out Calendly, because they do a free version and then there's a paid version. But the free version, you can it should be good enough for your needs.
Yeah.
And basically it integrates. Do you use Google Calendar?
Sorry?
What calendar system do you use for your calendars and bookings and
Oh,
appointments?
I've got Google and I've got iCalendar, whatever it is.
Okay,
But
so
I use the Google. Yeah.
yeah, so if you use Google Calendar, it integrates to your Google Calendar. So
Okay.
if anyone books an appointment, it books it in your calendar. And also, if there's already something, let's say you're playing tennis at 4 p.m., you put 4 p.m. tennis, then it will show, like, students won't be able to is this so students won't be able to book that time, right?
Yes.
So everything that I've like blocked out time, whatever time that I need for personal, and then also you can say to it, book me. Like for me, I can have meetings after 10 in the morning London time and before 10 p.m. London time, right? So anytime. And so what you want is people to book a half an hour or a 15-minute session with you, where you will explain, you will kind of understand their vocal needs or their music needs, and then you give them a free session, and then at that session you give them your packages. You say,
Yeah.
okay, it will be monthly 200 euros a month. If you it will be 200 euros a month if you you get one session a week, or,
Yeah.
or however you want to do that.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so Calendly,
That's very helpful.
yeah. Okay, what is this that you're showing us? Calendly APIs? That's useful. So APIs is another term that you'll hear in the online world, and maybe it's too technical, but basically software talking to software. Now,
Okay.
this software will be integrating to each other. So for instance, Calendly has an API to WordPress, and then so does Mailchimp, so that like they can all integrate smoothly without the customer knowing that they're on different sites.
Yeah.
What are you looking for, Brer?
I'm checking the other ways how to connect with currently, like you can have a script on your website, and you can make it a page as well, or you can just make it just pop up as well with
So
that.
can they pay on your website, Bure?
No, no, it's not. It doesn't need to pay to Calendly. It's all free.
No, but what I'm
They have
asking is, say I wanted a session with you, can I pay you on your
yeah.
website?
No,
No.
you cannot. You just need to
You can do
a
that.
session with me.
You can do that. You can charge people for that session as well. You can charge it. I'm not sure if it's in the premium account, but you can take money so that they can book and pay you. Let's say 90.
No, so for a piano lesson, so say I wanted them to say I've had my free session, now they want my course. How do they pay for that course online?
You can do PayPal, or on Calendly you can you can do it so that Calendly they pay for that, or
Okay.
you're going to be able to take money in some way.
So you can set up a payment plan online.
Yes, I don't know which
Yes.
way you're doing it, Brer.
No, currently I'm not doing it, but you can connect with your PayPal account and Stripe as well with that. So like it can be done through Mailchimp as well. I mean, Mailchimp has an option that you can integrate the pop-up message, and then a content form, like I should tell you in this way. Let me share my screen. Okay, so if you go to the Mailchimp, okay, uh, they have an option of integration.
Okay. Mailchimp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Thank you.
Audience. Okay. There's an option of integrations. Okay.
Okay.
And with that, they have an option of PayPal, Stripe. Okay. Stripe, Magento, and all of these available just to integrate your payment options.
Okay.
Okay. So and if you see payment option, like there is a contact form in the, let me check contact. Here under this message, you can add the option of payment. I mean,
Okay.
I haven't made this button with the payment, but you can add this and you can make this a payment button. So people
Okay,
can
cool.
contact you before they should pay, and then they will able to connect you with you.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, great.
Pleasure.
Great. Look, that's, I think we've covered good content today. And like it gives you some ideas. I think the one thing is to consider for you, Angela, is you know, I think even if maybe if we can find like an intern to work with you, like you know that like we might say like, look, do it for the experience, and then you can get one, and then maybe you know they can help you set things up. And also the platform that we're building, mindGigs, will allow you to sell your courses online, right? So it is meant for teachers. It's meant for both of you, Barer and Angela, like where we hope that that you can sell one-to-one, you can sell online video courses and all these things. So, but that will take at least a couple of weeks to get on, and that will be one avenue for you selling online. But you know, we will bring that course online.
Yeah.
Now, if we do that, so like what we've learned today is, you know, a bit more about Mailchimp, a bit more about Calendly, a bit more about these platforms, and what I think you will you're starting to see that you can get people like a face-to-face, right? So like you could do your teaching in a way which is on Zoom in a group like this, like what I'm doing now, or you could do it one-to-one, and you can take payments as well. So
Yeah.
that will be
Yeah,
good.
at the moment, my students pay through Revolut and I teach them on Zoom. But if I'm getting people that are just signing up online, I want them to pay up front. And then so that's what I've got to do. So I think it's important maybe that I get my site set up and that we get things going. I just need to get in touch. I've got this guy in South Africa called Yusuf Wasanwala, who's been doing my website. So Yusuf I need to just make contact with him because he's got all the content and the domain. So I just need to maybe make contact with him this week and then take it from there. Even if I take it over and get somebody else to help me if he's too busy, because he does it on the side. It's not his main job.
Yeah, you just got to push him a little bit, but
yes. It's been taking forever. So, and I know he's redone it because he showed me some of it, but I haven't been in touch with him for some time. So maybe I just need to do that.
Okay, and then also he might not integrate Calendly and all these like we've suggested.
Well, I think he uses WordPress, so
okay,
it might
perfect.
work.
So then that means you'll be able to edit it yourself as well. Let
Exactly.
me show you an ad that we're running. So this is a Facebook ad. So edit, and this is a ad that we're using, and this is how you can. Hi, this is Amir Anzor, and I'm an internet entrepreneur who's been around since 1999 So basically, this targets people online.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I want to learn to do. I know we haven't got time today, but on another day.
What we will do is, I've got Ali and Bismillah on the line as well now. I'll just briefly introduce them, but they're both from my team. and they're developing the product for us. And Ali is basically doing our marketing. And so over the next couple of weeks, he might come in for one of these sessions and then teach the class on marketing, and how we're running these ads and what kind of results we're getting. And then you can start, for as little as, $5 a day. And then, the idea is that in the beginning, it'll take some experimentation. But then, like for instance, this one is $5 a day, 11. Can you see my ad screen?
Yes.
Yeah. 16 to 54 clicks per day, like 500 to 1.7, like 1,700 people will be reached. And so what we're looking at is if we can get one call a day generated from, when they go here, go.amiranzur.com. If we can get one call generated through here, and see what kind of opt-in and people we get, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But Amir, I just want to ask you, do you have that on your personal Facebook, or do you have a business Facebook account?
So you basically go to business.facebook.com, and then you can set up your ads here, right?
Yes.
So business.facebook.com is where you set them up. And
yeah, but what I'm asking is, do you have a separate account for business?
No, I just have it on my personal.
Because I don't know if I want it on my personal. That's something.
It doesn't come on your personal site. It doesn't have anything to do with my personal page. It does come out of, you do need a business page, right? That the account comes from. So you need to create a business, like a fan page or something, but it's not, it doesn't have anything to do with your personal page.
Okay.
So it's not like I only have one Facebook account. Well, I technically have two, but just the one that I use. But basically, it doesn't come in for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah. Now, if this guy can join us, this guy Bobby Shahzad is meant to join us. If he can join us, I will also show you how to create it through funnels. He might be able to show you how to use his software to do this. So just give me 2 seconds. I will just see if we can, because if we can show you how to do the funnels, then that will be great. Oh no. Okay, so that's it then. I think we'll call it a day there. We've learned quite a bit of different things. If we keep turning up like around this time at this time every week, we will progress our business until, like, the goal right now is just to make $10, right? Like if we can make $10, then we can scale from there. Then it will grow from there, right? So right now it's just to get the parts in place, and Bismillah. I don't know if we might be able to find someone who's willing to work with Angela as an internee, and just basically get the skills and improve their communication skills in exchange for work experience, where they're working for her and helping her set up the website.
Hi, Angela.
Hi.
So, what exactly would he be doing? Would he be like a developer, as in, or? No.
Basically, she wants to set up her website. Like two things. One is that she would she is trying to sell voice lessons online, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
one is that she is going to be a customer at mindGigs eventually, where we sell her programs through mindGigs. So that can do that. And so one would be that like she becomes on mindGigs and we sell on that platform. But then the other platform is if she can sell her music lessons through angelastevens.co.za, her own website. And
Okay.
that would mean like maybe doing WordPress, maybe integrating with Calendly, integrating with PayPal, basically
Okay.
learning like virtual assistant skills, right?
Okay. So, if you don't mind me asking, Angela, do you have the website like built or something like,
Well,
or is
I
it
did
just
have,
concept?
Bismillah, I did have a website. I've got a friend in South Africa, Yusuf Asamwala, who did that for me. And he was updating it for me. But I haven't heard from him for a long time. And I've just sort of got to the stage where I just think, well, maybe I need to just start doing my own. And then I could link whatever he's done to that. So I could make this more about the business side, and whatever he's done when he's finished it, that would just more be just my history and that sort of thing. I don't know if
Okay.
if
Okay.
that's worth
Okay.
it.
Bismillah,
Yeah.
do you think that we can make it into a funnel site for her? That she,
Exactly, sir. Like that's what I was trying to suggest.
yeah,
What we can do is like create a funnel for you or help
Yes,
you make it, and you can sell through that.
yes,
Like we can use your domain name, everything. So
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just the other thing is I'm not sure is, so when I started with that website, I was living in South Africa,
Okay.
but now I'm living in Ireland.
Okay.
So I'm just wondering whether it's better to. It's very difficult to have an Irish domain, but
Uh-huh.
maybe just a .com or something, or and maybe rather than Angela Stevens per se, that I have like home-based music lessons or home-based music or something like that.
Okay. Okay. So what the website would primarily be would like sell your audio,
Yeah,
like
it
your
would be
music.
selling so that I can, because I teach voice lessons, I teach music theory, and I
Okay.
teach piano
Okay.
and composition. So I'd like to be doing those online. Plus, I would also at some point like to have an online choir and do
Okay.
choral training and so people could join an online choir.
Yes, then I think yeah, separate website is a much better idea because you have a lot
Okay.
going on. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think we can, sir. I think we can find her. Like we can have what's her name? Sorry, Arfa.
Angela.
Arfa, not yours.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Arfa. We can have her work on it. Try
Okay.
to create something.
No, but we don't
For
want
the
to
time
build a
being.
site like we just want to do like a what's it called? We just want to create a funnel for her, right? A funnel
Okay.
site.
A funnel site.
And Arfa is
Well,
more of a
a
developer.
funnel. What that would do is like help her create leads. But in like
Yeah.
she has much more to sell. Like and a funnel won't justify that. Won't do justice to it. That's what I'm saying.
So what do
Like
you
it doesn't have
suggest?
the
A
tools. I
proper
I
site?
think yeah, exactly. A proper site.
Yeah.
What she can do is now is like just to get the ball rolling is start with the funnel, but then slowly move towards a site. Have that in the background.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then could I link the other site to that, and then this to that other site?
Yeah, of course you can do all
Yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But I would also think about the name because if you can get a .com, it's better, right? So if you
Yeah.
can,
So what I could do is homebasedmusic.com.
yeah, I'm just homebasedmusic.com. It's available. And can you do me a favor and buy that domain now? Because I don't want to upload this site, this video, and then someone takes that domain, right? So like if you go to GoDaddy, it'll cost you like $10.
£4 or something.
That's a good name. That's a really good name, homebasedmusic.com, and it's available right now. So I just don't want someone else to take it. So just go to GoDaddy.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah, and go to just type in homebasedmusic.com, and then continue to cart, and it'll
Do you
ask.
think it should be BASS or BASE?
Sorry.
Should I have it as home base, as in BASS for a musical bass, or BASE?
I put down home based, BASED.
Oh no!
Oh,
I just want home base.
I think BASS would be better.
Yes,
Yeah,
BASS, home
Yeah.
base music.
as in
bass.
bass. Yeah, as
Yeah,
in bass.
as in a musical bass.
Yeah, base. No, it's not. It's taken.
Oh,
But you
Oh,
could
is it?
do home based, as in I'm based at home.
Oh no! Oh, hang on. Oh, I see. Because you can get it AUMXBR. Darn.
But you could do a home based, BASED.
But you can get homebase.net.
Yeah, it's not as good as .com. It's always more. Yeah, if you want to do that, but
No, but .com is better, isn't it?
yeah, .com is always better because people trust it more. It's like it's a brand. It's a global brand.
I can get Homebase, BASE.
Home base. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
.com.
yeah. You don't want with a D, right? Home base.
No, just Homebase.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, just do that. Start with that. You can always change it. It'll set you back like $10 now, like maximum.
No, it's 99p now, 99 cents.
Exactly. So it'll send like the first year it's 99 cents. Just get that, and then work on creating that brand.
So is it better to just do it homebase.com?
Homebase
music.
homebasemusic.com. Yeah.
So it's £20 for 2 years. 20 euros.
£20 for 2 years. Just get it for 1 year for now. You'll see if you want to continue it, and then just
hang on, I can check. You get 47% off.
okay. Go ahead. Go for 2 years.
You get 50% off for 1 year. It's £9, €9.
Yeah.
So should I just take 1 year?
Yeah. Just take 1 year because you might change your mind in a couple of weeks. But I think it's a decent name.
Do you?
Yeah. It's got the word music in it. It's got the word home in it, and that's what you're doing. No.
Yeah, my daughter did an ad for me for that, and I put it onto what's that, Gumtree, but I never got one response for it.
Yeah, and advertising is about tinkering all the time, right? Like it's changing and tinkering. So yeah. Yeah.
So what's, and then it's asking you to to collect? Do you need full domain privacy and protection?
No, I just like, I save myself. Just go for, like, GoDaddy tries to upsell you a lot of stuff. So I don't think you need the domain privacy and all that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So yeah, once you have that, that could be your new, like, you could carry on with Yusuf trying to make you angelastevens.co.uk, and you can also start this site brand on the side, and then also we will promote you on mindgigs.com, and then see, like, you know that, like, where you're getting success, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So just finish that, and then we will call it a day. And let me hit the stop the record. But like, in summary, like, let's just have a little summary from you, Barer and Zorain and Angela, like what you're gonna do between now and next week. Barer, what's your plans between now and next week?
Like every week I have most of the plans, and because my previous plan, previous week I had some I mean interviews, but I couldn't make it. So in this week I would try to make to do some at least 2 interviews with people. There's a yoga expert, and then there's another person as well. And on 10th of March, I will be there in the seminar, and I will be catching people, hopefully getting attention. And I have I'm also running personal group on WhatsApp as well. So hopefully I will get some positive attention, positive people from that as well. And I will try to make at least 2 videos for my YouTube channel, and uh, some other stuff for my Instagram as well. Because I try to be consistent with that as well, because I was not doing so much on my Instagram.
Okay.
So that's my plan for the next week.
Perfect. That's gonna keep you busy. That's great. Zorain, are you there? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. What are you gonna do? Like, did you start teaching Python that you said you were gonna start teaching in your university?
Yes, sir. Yesterday I started teaching from. Previous week was a bit busy due to I have to manage the whole class. I will, in the next week, I will try to manage and boost up my Python course along with teaching.
Okay, so you're gonna teach people in your university.
Right.
Perfect. Okay, and you're getting people that are interested?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Right.
Perfect. One way that you can start making money will be to start selling this on Python, Python teaching, and do this as well. So that will be great.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect. And Angela, are you done with the checkout? Were you able to check?
I'm not. You've got to create an account, and I'm busy doing that.
Okay, fine. So you're gonna buy the domain home base.
Yes.
Just message me, because then I'll upload this video after that.
Okay.
Because I just like so do that now, and then that will be your brand that we're helping you build, right?
Yes.
And then like, let's brainstorm, and then next week when we meet, let's push it from there, and then slowly you'll get into advertising and all this. Once you have some a solid product, and then Ali will hopefully be teaching us that aspects of the like marketing of it. So that'll
yeah.
be.
Well, thanks very much. That was really very, very useful today, and seeing what Barer's been doing, and just to get myself going. It's really been motivational. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this is the great thing is, if we get a group of us, and Barer is ahead of us in many aspects.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
He's teaching, and then you know, in the next couple of days or weeks, you will start teaching other students that might join of what you've learned, right? Because it gives us that mastermind of a group, and then make sure that we are continuing to progress every week. Yes. So we will catch
Yeah.
up Saturday at 11 a.m. London time.
Yes.
Perfect. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right.